Good morning, thriving warriors and those who wish they were. This is your director, Edward Bevilacqua. And Alexa, what is the date and time? Alexa, what is the date and time? Okay, good morning, Jeff. Okay, Alexa doesn't want to talk. Okay, so it is August 1st at 6:14 in the morning. Alexa, what is the weather forecast? Nope, she's thinking. Well, I can't. Cord isn't long enough for me to show you. She's just flashing blue and turquoise. Okay, well, here we are, 1 minute and 9 seconds into it. I will tell you there are clouds in the sky, but we'll get by. And the weather is nice outside. It feels pretty humid. And today we're going to talk about whining and complaining. But before we do, I want to acknowledge the work of some people yesterday. We had 4 van loads of goods that we brought out to the Oasis. Hello? Hello? Oops. Hello? Hey. Are you in Amargosa? No. Are you? Well, just checking in. Okay, I'm doing my video right now, but we made 4 deliveries there yesterday. We were going to stay, and the pump is gone for the water. Somebody stole the pump, the 5 horsepower motor to pump the water. So I got to work on that today. Huh? Yeah. No, there's supposedly a crew of people robbing houses up there right now. So, yeah. Well, the neighbor came over and told me about it, that he's been broken into twice. So, but let me call you back because I'm doing a video right now. My morning video. All right. Is everything good? Okay. I'll call you back soon. Bye. Oops. Okay. Well, that was Corporal calling to check, just so you know what I'm doing. Thinking about Jeannie, Carl. Anyway, we're now 3:20 into it. That was a call with the corporal, calling to see if we were at the Oasis, if we spent the evening there. No, we did not. The pump is gone for the pump for the circulating water. Not there. No bueno. Okay, so we're going to talk about whining and complaining, but I want to acknowledge the work of a few people. Number 1, Matt Fisher. Matt, you did a great job yesterday. Work. Drove the vehicle. Only got lost twice. That's okay. Jeff, of course, stuck through it till the end. Henry, exceptional job. And then we had some other people who did their best and deserve acknowledgement. Scott. And I think probably just the best he could do. But, it takes years of practice to be able to go all day. As Ernest Shackleton said, at the end of the day, it's the old dogs that pull the sled. Literally meaning when the day is over, the young dogs The new dogs, they don't have the stamina, the endurance, the mental toughness and discipline to keep going. And so they give up. At the end of the day, it's the old dogs that pull the sled. Which leads to, at 513, which leads to whining and complaining. But before that, let's just give an overview of what we're doing here in career services. We're trying to help you learn the skills that you need to get from point A to point B, where point B is better than point A. And we do it through these daily little breadcrumbs, as Nancy Kane calls them. Little things that you can easily pick up and follow that lead you someplace better. Okay. Today we're talking about whining and complaining, and we mostly think whining and complaining is a bad thing. You should not whine and complain. However, in today's video, link below, there's a different spin on whining and complaining. And the idea is that whining and complaining at least get you to recognize that where you are is not really that great. And you can use it as the spark to get you to have the discipline to do the things you need to do to have a better life. So I would say to our people, if you are not whining and complaining, you're not, that's not good. That means you're satisfied with the life you have, and that's not good. Okay. Now, what is Seth Godin's take on this? So part of moving forward is to change where you are, move forward. How long does it take? That's Seth Godin's question. How long does it take to build the discipline to do the things you need to do to have the things you want? How long will this take? That depends. Will the spec change after we begin? Yeah, you got to expect things are going to change. Are we depending on suppliers? Are we depending on supplies or inputs from other people? Yes, definitely. Do they change? Yes. Will the budget change? Probably. Is this work that has been done by anyone before? Yeah, in some fashion. Is finishing it fast more important than doing it well or on budget? Probably not. Do you want to participate in the work? See the part about the spec. What are the incentives of the people working on the project? This is the problem. We have mediocre people who don't really care. They don't have an incentive for success. They're just doing their job. How many different people are involved? Are all the people, budgets, and assets in place already? No. Who's choosing the tools? Me. No, who's choosing the tools? Should be you, but probably not. There's other people. You got to work with the tools you're given. You got to play the cards you're dealt. Pathfinding takes longer than path following. Discussions lead to changes in spec. Dependencies always add time. That's the bottom line. How long will it take? Well, if no one's done it before, if you're doing something new, it's going to take longer than just mimicking what other people do. Discussions, if you talk about it, you're going to change it. It's kind of like Heidegger's uncertainty principle. Once you observe it, it changes. Once you start talking about it, it changes. And dependencies always add time. If you depend upon this person or that person or this thing or that thing, it's going to add time. So that is Seth Godin for today. Very good. And that's in our notes below. And we are at 9:48 into it at 6:23. So we have to wrap this up. Aha. So when I did this, how many people thought of the Navy SEAL maxim just by me now doing this? Because this precedes that, precedes boom, precedes Navy SEAL maxim. Yesterday was the only easy day. And yesterday was not easy for those of us who did it. We finished at about 10 last night. 4 truckloads, 2 trucks, 8 till 10, 14 hours in the rain at times. Okay, boom, Navy SEAL maxim. Yesterday was the only easy day. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Compare yourself today to who you were yesterday, not to other people. Whine and complain. What do you have to whine and complain about? You should have a lot of things. The question is, do you have the ability, do you have the self-discipline to do anything about it? And your answer should be yes, this sucks. Okay. And from that, I will say cut. And cut.